When we talk to our colleagues in the museum world, one of the differences between our museum and other standard type museums is that we are also a memorial. And of course, we're dealing with a very recent historic event. And a lot of the people that participated in the rescue and recovery, the investigation, and survived the incident, most of those people are still alive today. We're trained to organize things by materials, and so we store like things together. For instance, we store textiles together, we store metal items together, plastic items together. These are some of our oversized textiles, and we store those very much differently than smaller textiles. We roll these on acid-free tubes, and we interleaf items with unbleached muslin. It helps support these items in a way that the threads don't get extra stress. I have a lot of like really tiny pieces from the truck, but the FBI and the ATF and the other law enforcement that helped during the investigation and the rescue and recovery, they collected everything. They had rakes out there and they were raking up pieces. They walked around the area, blocks around from where the bomb went off, and there were pieces everywhere. We have a lot of our photos in binders because we get a lot of researchers, and this way researchers can flip through these books and they don't necessarily have to wear gloves. They're in mylar sleeves, which are good for preservation purposes. And so you can see in this photo, here's a piece of the Ryder truck that flew into the parking lot of the post office and nearly hit this postal truck there. And so there's just all kinds of images of people working the scene. In the aftermath of the bombing, there were thousands of cards and letters that came into the city following the bombing, and they went to the governor's office, the mayor's office, to the fire departments, to hospitals, to schools. Oh, somebody in Decatur is thinking about you, and I'm one of them. Good luck. Working at the memorial has been a really wonderful growing experience for me. Not only from looking at a major historical event and how it's changed our state and our city and our country, but also how it's affected people personally. I think that is one of the really neat things about working here. I get to meet all these people who have lived the event, worked the event, survived the event, and brought justice to what happened here. And I feel real privileged about that.